This is a good hard 30-minute workout that can be done with one coach and the player. You will need 10 cones, 2 basketballs, a tennis ball, and 2 chairs. In these 30 minutes, the player will get plenty of conditioning, provided he goes hard in every drill. The workout is broken down into 4 parts. The first part is mostly conditioning and agility with some light ball handling. The second part of the workout concentrates mostly on ball handling. The third part of the workout will involve shooting, mostly coming off screens in a variety of ways. The fourth part will involve shooting and defense. At the end of each part, the player will shoot 10 free throws. This way, he is used to shooting when he is tired. Set a number that he should make or suffer a punishment run at the end of the workout. I usually have a player make 35 out of 40. Obviously, make sure you adjust the drills to the skill level of your players. Jump rope for 1 minute. Right hand dribble down and back with a basketball. Jump rope for 1 minute. Right hand dribble down and back with a tennis ball. Jump rope for 1 minute. Left hand dribble down and back with a basketball. Jump rope for 1 minute. Left hand dribble down and back with a tennis ball. Shoot 10 free throws. Set up a zigzag set of cones on the court about 8 to 10 feet apart going to the half-court line. Then have one cone up ahead at the three-point line. Do this on both sides of the court. Make sure the cones have enough space between them, but not too much space. You want the player to be able to take 2 dribbles and make a move between each cone. It is important to take 2 dribbles to make sure the player is low, compact, and dribbling the ball with maximum control. During the first set, the player will make a crossover at each cone and a layup on the first side, then a crossover at each cone and a pull-up jumper on the second side. The second set, the player will go between his legs and make a layup, then go between his legs and make a pull-up jump shot. The third set, he will go around the back at each cone and make a layup, and then go around the back at each cone and make a jump shot. The fourth set, he will alternate between a spin move and crossover at each cone, making a layup on one side and a pull-up jumper on the other. Then, shoot 10 free throws. Part 3. This is the curl, pop, and fade series. Make sure the player concentrates on his footwork during this drill as he comes off of the screens. Set up 2 cones on each side of the court. The first 2 are about 15 feet from the basket on a 45-degree angle. The second 2 cones should be extended farther out, just inside of the three-point line. The player will start under the basket on each rep, tossing the ball out to the coach at the top of the key. The first time through this drill, you will use just the cones at 15 feet. The player will curl around the first cone on the right side, catching a pass and laying the ball in off of one dribble. Repeat this on the left side. The second time, he will pop straight out for a jump shot on both sides. The third time, he will get to the cone and fade to the corner for a jump shot. After you have done this at the cones at 15 feet, then do it at the deeper cones. Then, do a set where the player shoots a floater off the curls and a shot fake one dribble pull-up off the pops and fades. Then shoot 10 free throws. Set up a chair at each elbow and put a ball in each one. The player will start directly under the basket. He will curl around the outside of the chair, picking up the ball and shooting it. After he does one chair, he goes back down under the basket and curls around the other chair. He will continue this for 1 minute. The goal is to make 7 shots in 1 minute. A very good college level player may only get off 8 to 10 shots, so making 7 is difficult. After doing the shooting part, we will go over to do defensive slides. We will set up 8 cones in a circle around one central cone. The cone should be about 8 to 10 feet away from the center cone. The player will start at the center cone, slide to one cone, and touch it with his outside hand. He will slide back to the center cone and then out to the next cone, repeating until he is finished with all of them. Once this is complete, we go back to the chairs for shooting. This time, have the player come up from the inside, curling around the chair. Then, finally, have the player do the cone slides in a circle one more time. Then shoot 10 free throws.